What's up? Pride bootcamp, guys. It's that time of year. It is May 2024. I mean, it's been May for a few days now, but it's the first weekend of May. I'm gonna talk about a little bit of reflections, see kind of what seems to be kind of going on locally and within the community, to see if there are any significant things happening that would be of use to discuss for Pride Bootcamp topics. So, I guess the whole purpose is, a lot of people take different times of year to reflect and change things. I know Pride is focused on, having pride, not having shame, not having, maybe doubting yourself or anything like that. But a lot of that stuff is mental. It's mental related, and social related, I would say too. It kind of comes from like social and cultural environments and kind of trickles down into our psyche. And because if you think about it, culturally, not everybody has the same sense of shame about the same exact things. But in the Western world, sexuality is a big one. It comes, I think, pretty much from shame imposed through usually religion. Usually it comes through the Christian religion. I honestly wouldn't say that Judaism has a lot of shame in just like, unless it's like ultra orthodox groups, and maybe there are some areas where people are more like secretive about teaching their kids about things. But I would say overall, modern Jewish lifestyle kind of is open-minded about, sexuality, marriage. I wouldn't say open-minded about homosexuality, but open-minded about sexuality in the hetero world. Islam is pretty, against a lot of strict rules surrounding sexuality. And I mean, the reason why I say some cultures are pretty strict is because there are things that, aren't necessarily even morally or inappropriate or wrong that specific cultures teach you have to stay away from. Which is pretty much, some cultures go as far as almost anything. It's like, if you're not a hetero couple that's having sex just to try to get pregnant, then anything outside of that is wrong. And so that's like a very extreme. Or some people just practice like only celibacy, which, I mean, it can't be that everybody's celibate, or else, I mean, the population of the world is not gonna thrive with humankind. But that's kind of where some of these topics are gonna go. And then, mental, physical health. I can talk briefly about my week. I definitely know where I went wrong this week, and I know where I went right. Now, I got in a few gym days during the week after work. I think I went to the gym 3 days after work. Let me check. But I definitely got in a lot of workouts this week, so I did good on working out. Just the eating, I did not do so well. So I did good on working out. So let's see what that looked like. 189 minutes of exercising. which is like over 3 hours worth of exercising for the week. Some of it was yoga and stretching from the Gaia app. 3 days were gym days. I try to stay at least like 30 minutes. And try to do at least 30 minutes of non-stretching exercise. But sometimes the stretching counts as part of the exercise. It just depends. I try to work out at home. Dancing is kind of a preference because it's kind of the one exercise that I think is kind of like the most fun for me and the most calorie burning. I like lifting too, but I do like body weight exercises and like squats, lunges, push-ups, that kind of thing. But I don't know. In all honesty, those are just like I do it to do it. And then I have bands and like I have 1 8-pound weight and a couple exercise balls. So that's kind of what I have on me. But yeah, those are kind of like the basic go-tos. So I would say of all that went well. Like the exercise went good. I got in more than the 3 gym days. Like I got in a couple morning exercises before work and some little exercising movement and stuff between breaks and stuff. Not a lot, but just like a little. I kind of have to when I'm sitting at my desk now. It's like my back cannot handle me sitting there all day like that. Friday was the day that I sat the most, and my back was hurting the most that day. But as far as exercise, I did great. Now, eating food, I did not do great with the food. Guys, I know where I went wrong. I can tell you there are 3 days where I went wrong, and then there are little things that I just wasn't paying attention to that I just noticed this morning. So, let's talk about the 3 days. One day I went to Nijao Market. I got sushi and a bento box. So I think the sushi was like an 8-piece salmon sashimi rolls with salmon roe on them. That's a pretty high calorie meal. It's pretty dense. It's a lot of carbs. My goal was to eat 1 or 2 of those pieces and eat the whole bento box, which was like a little bit of veggies, a whole lot of rice, a little bit of meat. I can't remember. I think it was like chicken with teriyaki sauce, and it had the skin on it and everything, but it was very delicious. Moist. It was great. It's one of my favorite meals. Well, I ate all the bento box and I ate all the sushi. So I'm pretty sure that was like 2 portions of food pretty much in one. It's probably near 600 calories or something. I don't know. It was a lot. I do try to take pictures of my food so that I can refer back to them. So let me see. I don't know if I took a picture of the actual labels though. The label, I don't think it has the calories. But anyways, that was a lot. Just looking at it, it was a lot of food. But the price was nice. The next mistake I would say I made was my Thursday night dinner. Now, my Thursday night dinner, I had intentions to do well. I had just a little bit of pasta, like just a few strands, kind of a lot of sauce. We had meat sauce. I was mostly gonna try and have a lot of chicken. Just chicken with the marinara sauce, just a little bit of noodles, and then a bunch of green beans. And I was like, okay, so that's an okay portion. But I went back for seconds and had a whole bunch of noodles. The whole point of that was to not have a lot of carbs. And I went back and had a regular sized portion of carbs. So that was not the best move. And yesterday, I paid over $11 for 2 McDonald's cheeseburgers and a small fry for dinner, which was kind of like, it was kind of like my F it kind of thing. Like, I knew what I was doing. I was very conscious of it. I was like, there was something for dinner that I didn't want. It was like some weird tuna salad. It smelled really funny. And I was just like, I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat it on toast. I don't want to eat it with crackers. Let me just pop down to McDonald's. It was like right after work, and I was like, whatever, it's Friday. I'm not going to the gym anyways. So that was technically my cheat day. Even though Thursday, or the day that I ate all that sushi, those days were also technically kind of cheat days. And my family went and bought another box of snacks. They love these stupid, unhealthy variety snacks, and I got tempted by it more than once. So, from what I remember, during the week, I ate, this is throughout the whole week, during my work breaks, throughout the whole week, from what I remember, I ate, last night, 1 pack of munchies, small, the cheese one, so it was like Doritos, Cheez-Its, pretzels, all that. It was like 200 something calories. I ate what I tried to do, because I knew it already wasn't a good decision, was to split it up. So for my first 15-minute break, eat half of the packet of snack and then finish it up later on before I go to the gym. So I had the Munchies brand little pack of honey roasted peanuts that I had at my early 15-minute snack, but I also finished those at night. Now this is after I ate McDonald's. So I don't know if I was stress eating, munchies eating, it was probably a combination, to be honest. Splurge eating, just kind of like, whatever, it's the end of the week, today's a cheat day, I'm labeling it my cheat day because I'm staying in, not going to the gym, let me just eat whatever I'm going to eat. I remember eating at least 1 bag of pretzels, at least one bag of pretzels, maybe 2. Let's call it 2 bags of pretzels throughout the week. Maybe 2 of those 6 peanut butter crackers. And I don't know if I ate any other bag of chips. And we had Jersey Mike's one night for dinner too. Shoot, that was like Wednesday night. We have Jersey Mike's for dinner. So my dinners were, I had like 4 really heavy dinners this week. 4 heavy dinners. That's not the best. So I had 3 non-home cooked meals that were pretty heavy and big. Jersey Mike's sandwich is almost your full day's calories. McDonald's is your full day's calories. Adding any of those snacks is 100 to 200 something calories worth of extra you don't even need that stuff. Those cookies and crackers and pretzels and stuff, those aren't really food. But I guess in my head I was like, okay, these are peanuts, okay, these are pretzels, okay, these are crackers with peanut butter. In my head I was like, it's not Cheetos or cookies, but they're still snacks and they're still not necessarily healthy, and to be eating them almost every day on top of the like 4 big dinners. And there was one day that I kind of messed up my breakfast timing, so that threw off the whole rest of my day. So a lot of this was unintentional. It wasn't thought through. It was like, okay, it was once. Okay, I had this one bag of pretzels. Okay, I had this one really big dinner. And it's like, okay, I only had a couple, but I'm going to the gym, you know. But we do track our weights weekly for the health group I'm in and submit our weights and our activity levels. And I notice as my activity levels go up, I don't really eat healthier. Like, I kind of make a little more room for snacking and unhealthy food because I'm like, I did work out pretty good yesterday, let me have a little snack, So I do need to kind of cut that out because it's like I'm not tracking it, I'm not writing it down. Now I have access to this app called Habit New. Like I said, I've taken a lot of pictures of my food. I'm thinking since today's Saturday, I have time. I'm going to go back and backlog what I can remember of what I ate and what I can remember of my exercise for the last week or so. I don't think I took pictures of every meal, and it's easier to kind of scan the foods in, but I'm going to try that. I mean, my weight went up a little bit, but I'm not surprised because I wasn't very diligent with my food tracking. But I'm gonna get back on track with it today. I already see that we have KFC in the fridge. We also have a Sprouts brand chicken. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have soba noodles for breakfast. Put some veggies on the side with some eggs. That'll be pretty healthy. It'll get me through the gym. I'm gonna have for lunch some of that chicken, or I have leftover oats, or I have a relatively healthy Nature Valley cereal, so I might have some of that cereal. Or I might actually have some of the cereal and eggs now, and then for lunch make soba noodles. That might actually make more sense. So those would be my meals at least planned out until before dinner. One thing that worked the best for me one day was having a really big salad for dinner. I want to try that, like salad, maybe salad with French bread and some meat in the salad. I think I might want to try that for my dinners a couple days a week, not every day, but and I need to kind of like take it easy on the edibles because the munchies are for real, guys. So as far as that's what I'm gonna do. I've got some reading to do today. There's a book that someone gave me a book about relationships. It was kind of like this LGBT book, so I might look through that, and I just have a lot of other health lessons that I might want to look through. A lot of them talk about how stress affects you, and I mean a lot of it's not like rocket science or new information, but it's valuable, and there's always at least one new point to learn. And so I think I want to kind of go through some of that stuff and read it and check it out. So I might get into some stuff. I'm going to have some breakfast soon. I think I'll just do the cereal and the eggs. Maybe some turkey bacon with the eggs. I don't know yet. And some spinach. Cook some spinach to go with the eggs. And then, I don't know, kind of call it a breakfast for the morning. Or maybe I'll just make some scrambled eggs, with some veggies and stuff in it. That might be easier to do. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be set, and then hydrate. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna plan to do. Just try to hit that reset button. Saturday's my reset, so try to hit that reset button today. Keep positive about it. Last week was last week. I mean, it's not the new week yet, but in my mind, it's everything that happened up until Friday, because that's the health group day. Everything that happened up until Friday, that counts as 1 week. Friday, 2 p.m. is like my reset time. So technically, I've already had my cheat day for this week, which was Friday night. So I gotta get it together for the rest of the week. I do plan to try to get to the gym today. I gotta get out of the house. I don't want to stay in all day. And then I gotta stop by the optometrist. I think I'll do the budgeting tomorrow. I usually budget on Sunday, so I'll keep that Sunday. But that's most of my areas covered of what I've got to be doing. I'm gonna just be doing some creative stuff today. This is part of it, and then get into some reading, some writing. Kind of challenge my mind a little bit today. Maybe watch less content and create a little more content. And yeah. And I'm kind of trying to plan a little bit of a trip during LA Pride weekend. I've got some friends going to a concert up at the Fonda. I think I'm gonna try to go. Even if I can't make it, I'll try to at least meet them beforehand, but I should be able to go. And then I don't know if I'm gonna see Ricky Martin at Pride on the Saturday. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I have some friends that live up that way that I might want to connect with on Saturday if they don't want to do that. So I might just stay there Friday night, Saturday night, and then check out before the parade and try to catch the parade maybe. That might be what I get up to for Pride weekend. Like be in the area and then catch up with some friends. I don't know if I'm really gonna go to any Pride events. I think there was last time a section where that was like an outdoor like park area that was free, so I might check that out. I gotta see. I'm not like fully sold on any of this, but if I'm gonna be there for Friday night and I'm gonna drive up there after work, I'm probably not gonna want to go to a concert at 9 p.m. and then drive back at midnight. It's like it makes more sense to at least stay one night, if not two. One night might not be enough. Two might be fine. I just gotta figure out the distance. The hotel needs to be, have like at least decent ratings, but also decent prices. Like I've seen hotels up there for like over $1,000, $800 something a night. I'm not into that. I just need a place to sleep that's clean, and I understand it's not going to be that quiet, but it has to be quiet enough that I can actually like sleep. I'll try to remember. I always try to remember to bring earbuds or earplugs or something. My sound machine, I think I broke it because I spilled water on it. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna get up to. So, I guess that's all I gotta say about all that. I'm gonna get on, make my breakfast, get on with my morning.